Happy Thursday, everyone. My name's Jarrett Wilkins. This is the Forever Family Walk, social media based 30-state walk, raising awareness for children in foster care and at risk youth. Back in the beginning of March, there was a care package sent to me from Haviland Middle School in New York, and in that care package were letters from the kids in the 8th grade, Jennifer Hickey's 8th grade class, and I'm going to start reading some of these letters now. First one here. Dear Jarrett, hello, I'm Sean. I'm 14 years old. I like to play video games. I do too. What you're doing is outrageous, but I look up to you because of it. Running across America is a big deal. Most likely nothing I could do. I bet you meet a lot of people from different cultures going across the country. Also, that you're doing it for foster kids makes it even better. Foster kids don't know what it's like to be in a stable family, but I see that you want to change that. I made a friend that was in foster care. We stayed in touch from all the different places he had to go until a family decided to take him, and that was back at where I lived. One day, I want to do something that could help thousands, maybe even more, with problems that can be solved just like you. I remember back in the 6th grade when I was struggling with my breathing and there was no one I wanted to tell. But fortunately, I found a friend actually named Jarrett Wilkins, believe it or not. I have a twin. He told me to tell my parents and to get help, and I followed what he said, and now it turns out I don't have it anymore. Thank you for inspiring me, foster kids, and probably everyone else who reads this. You aren't just a normal person, you are a hero. Sincerely, Sean. Well, thank you, Sean. I personally think we all can be heroes. It starts with one step, and you're adding to this. So thank you very much. This next letter says, Dear Jarrett, hello, I'm Justina, and I'm in Mrs. Hickey's class. I like to cheer for my school. My favorite sports are baseball, soccer, and I think what you're doing is fantastic. I can't imagine what it must be like all alone walking for hours and miles. It's a lot of work. I was in foster care for 2 years, and then my family came back and made me theirs again. It's hard moving all around to different homes, meeting new people, and having no choice but to live with them. This walk means a lot to me, and to all the foster kids around the world. I have moved around a lot those 2 years. It's hard being a foster kid. You have to adjust to a lot of new environments, and it's hard to get along with a lot of new people that I met. As a former foster kid, I understand what a lot of these kids are going through every day. Fears that they won't have a family, wanting to go home to their biological family, crying for no reason, and a lot of other things. It's hard to accept you're a foster kid. It took me about 5 or so months. The only thing you do as a foster kid is sit there and wait for someone to save you from this quote-unquote monster. When you wait, it's like taking forever. You never know how long you'll be there, and your family is even, or if your family is even making an effort to come and win you back. This walk you're doing is fantastic. Honestly, it means a lot to me that you're doing this. Not a lot of people could do all this alone, or at all. This means a lot to my younger sisters. They don't remember a lot about being in a home, but they do remember not being tucked in at night by our mother. Having tooth fairy money from the tooth fairy when your teeth have fallen out, not getting help on homework, none of that. They would always cry for my mom, and to have someone like you walk around the U.S. for us is amazing. If I had to think of one difficult time in my life, it would be the day I got taken from my family. It was so hard to leave my mother. I was 8 years old. My two sisters were 3, turning 4, and my baby sister was a newborn at the time, maybe about 2 months old. I cried a lot. Was now the mother for them that my mom couldn't be. I looked out for them. I helped them with their homework, tucked them in, and told them I loved them because mom couldn't. Right now, as we speak, we are taken from her again. I remember one day, my baby sister, who is now 6, came up to me and says, "Does mommy even love us?" It's hard for me to answer that. I was scared for her and still am. I told her, "Baby, of course she does. If she didn't, we wouldn't be here today. It was hard to explain what's going on to her because she doesn't understand fully yet. Jared, I just want to thank you so much for doing this. You are an awesome, fantastic guy for inspiring young people to do this for us, the foster children, that we are not alone in this battle. So thank you. Thank you, guys. I'll try and read more later on. Have a good day, and thank you, Haviland Middle School, for the letters.